you can see, I named that video on where to buy Bitcoin at what price. So my entry level was, last time we checked, it was the area between 10,000 or so. So, but what currency I'm interested in to get in? Um, Actually, there are several currencies that mostly are going to get in, and most of them are correlated with one another. So in the little time I'm going to show you which one they are, and I'm going to watch them closely for the potential uh, uh, price level that it might be the best price to get in at this time, and I would say within 2 weeks or week. So the one of them of course is Bitcoin. It runs out pretty good. It went all the way to 18, 19, $20,000 almost, and then went down again. So our last time we checked the chart, it was the level entry was actually from $10,000. So the second one that I'm very interested is the Ripple, because of the banking system that are interested in to use them in the banking, and it has a better potential. The only problem that I can see, it's a circulation supply, which you can guys see, 38 million. That's a huge circulation. So basically there's so much in the float, so it's not gonna move as fast as Bitcoin, because the float, let's circulating supply, call it float for now. For you guys who don't know float, those are the available amount or numbers of Bitcoin or Ripple in the system that is available for the market or for the public. So the higher float, the less move in terms of return in investment. But as you can see, the circulating supply for Bitcoin is pretty low, 16. That's pretty low. It's like 16 billion. It's almost 16 million. It's a lot. It's way less than other currencies. So the of course IOTA is something else that I'm looking, because IOTA also has a higher float. That also moves slowly, but it's something that I rather to get in, because it requires a less capital to get in. So as you can see, I have four in my watch list that I am looking closely to see which area I should be get in, and I'm gonna actually go through them one at a time. But for the Bitcoin, support level was around 10,000 to 11,000, which again I missed the support, and I'm hoping to we get the pullback so I can get back to it. Even around 11,000 I would be interested, because as you can see the bouncing and pullback is pretty fast. Imagine if I had bought it around $10,000 just yesterday, it's already gone up 4,000. That's a pretty good return for the money you put in. Let's say you put 10,000, you already made $4,000, and that $4,000 in a day, I think that's a pretty damn return, and you can always sell it and get back to it again. Of course it could go higher, but you know what, profit is profit. I don't want to be greedy, and I rather to take the profit and stay green. So should you go all in? I would say no. I wouldn't go all in. I would go probably 50% of the money that I'm going to invest in those currency, and then wait for the either pullback or add on the way up. And how much capital you are willing to risk is something that you have to consider based on your personal financial level. So if you want to put 10,000, and how much you want to risk this 1,000 or 2,000, that's where the potential you can put in, and then you can basically follow along with it, and always obey your basically strategy. So, and then also look at what is your time horizon. Are you interested in the short-term investment, or are you interested in the long-term? If you are going to short-term investment, then of course your action should be quick, and your stop loss, if there is any, that I'm suggesting whoever does it, put some stop loss. You don't want to lose money if you go to that something unknown future, because none of them are known in terms of what's going to happen. It's all speculation, and it could go down or up, but we want to take advantage of momentum. So long-term strategy, of course, to me, it's one thing I'm looking at is what long-term, and most likely I'm going to hold in onto it around 3 months or so, and if it's heading up and up, and if trend is heading up, I'm gonna still stay long for that long. So and short-term strategy, of course, if you are willing to just day trade it or swing trade it for a few days and take a profit, that's another strategy which is related to your time horizon or time frame that you are willing to do. And in my opinion, because of the volatility, you still make money even if you are a short-term trader. So watch always daily chart and see where the best support is to get any entry level of any price that you're setting up your strategy. If you are setting up for $500, let's say profit to get in and out, so you want to watch the short-term strategy, which is shorter time, let's say daily, a couple days or 5 days chart. But if you are going for long term, of course you are going to change it to different chart. And if you are going to swing trade, which is normally a few days, pay close attention to support level in a shorter time frame, which is 5 days or weekly, or sometime in a month. It tells you what the action is doing in the price. Always be ready for volatility. Do not panic with the market move, especially with the cryptocurrency. The moves is pretty fast and dramatic. It just moves all the time. You don't want to have a tight stop loss. You don't want to just react right away. But as long as you're profitable, you can always get out and then take your profit and stay on top of your strategy and obey them. You don't want to just set this strategy. Before you get in in the trade. Always know your exit before you enter trade, especially when you are in a losing trade, and cut your loss small, since you can always get back to the trade. That's something that I always remember. When I started first trading, I let my loser run and I cut my profit too soon. Why? Because I was totally doing opposite. So, but I learned the lesson in a hard way, and I'm passing along to people who are following me, and I'm hoping uh, you do take that lesson seriously and always cut your loss quicker than your profit. Let your profit run. So hopefully you guys got the time and watching the market every day at least a couple times closely. And timing is everything in this currency, because you never know what's gonna happen. Take your action right away. You need to follow the trend and always take an action based on the trend, and don't go against it, because trend is your friend. So as they say in the trading in trading life. So and what is your expected move based on historical price chart is what you are looking at. Let's say if you're thinking the support levels is around 10,000, and if you hit in the 10,000, this is the entry level for you, and if it breaks it and it goes further down, you have to exit. So these are the basic that you want to know before you get in, and don't hesitate to take profit if you already reached your expected move. For example, if you think, okay, the support and resistance between 10,000 to 17,000, if you're 17,000 ahead and you're happy with it, just get out. Don't be greedy, because it might bounce down again and then pull back. So you can always get back into it. But being profitable is something you want to be always on the point of it. So uh, but being said that, what you should do if the price move higher after you exit, it doesn't matter. You can always wait for another pullback, and hopefully you get back to the pattern again. And usually you can follow the same pattern, because history in the market always plays and plays and plays. So for those who watching my video, I hope you guys enjoy it, and make sure please to subscribe and keep me posted on what I should basically do for my next video. I would love to do more Bitcoin stuff, because I am going to document everything from the day that I get into the trade, and then get the day that I think I'm going to get out. And if you have any comment or question, let me know. And since it's Christmas time, I would say happy Christmas and Merry Christmas to you guys, and happy holiday. And if you enjoyed that video, please subscribe and click on that notification, and let me know if you have any other question. And I hope you have a good holiday, and I'm hoping to see you on my next video, and thanks so much.